In times of fear or uncertainty, the thinking mind and the body can constrict. One of the practices that we can do in the evening is a sleep yoga. So I offer you this one, which is very simple. You can do this sitting up or lying down. Both are fine. It's nice to do very last thing in the day. So above your head, you visualize a lotus. So white lotus with kind of a pink tint. The pink and red, white and red, are the colors of wisdom and compassion. Red, wisdom, and white, compassion. And so in the lotus, those two colors mix to make kind of pink. And that lotus is made of light, and it's sitting just above the head. And then on top of that lotus, you imagine, it's called a moon seed. It's as if you took a full moon and you sliced off the top. So it's convex. And that glowing, convex piece of moon settles against the top of the lotus. And then sitting on that at your invitation is your guru. So some of you, I feel sure, don't practice in a guru tradition. You could imagine the Buddha. You could imagine Kuan Yin or Jizo. You could imagine your grandmother if you feel that's the source or the fountain of your connection to Dharma. And you imagine that this teacher then is sitting there in great ease, great dignity, great ease, and great joy for your practice. And now the being on the lotus and moon seat comes down through the top of the head and comes to rest perhaps a little smaller in the heart. So in the heart, in a Tibetan visualization, is in the center of the chest, halfway between left and right, halfway between front and back. And I will call this person the guru, but you can have, again, I want to say, your source of spiritual nourishment there. And now this being begins to emanate brightly colored light. It's pearlescent in color because it's radiating the 5 wisdoms. But it's bright like the sun. And it begins to fill your body, and it has, the light has, even though it's light, a kind of viscosity to it. And it fills your legs and your belly and your hands, all of the body. And the light brings a kind of lightness to the body. Healing and energized. And this awareness light fills the body, and when the body is filled, it begins to emanate from the pores of the body, creating a kind of cocoon of bright, healing light around the body. And as the body is saturated with light, it becomes a body of light. Confusion removed, pain removed, disease removed. And the light grows and it fills the room you're in. And every object in the room is imbued with this light. And every object which is saturated with the light becomes insubstantial and made of light. So everything in the room constructed of light. If there are other beings or people in the room where you are, they are also filled with light, ease, and joy. And then the building where you are, completely saturated with light. And everything around the building, the structure, the plants, small creatures, form and formless, are saturated with this light and also feel ease and joy. And the light continues to grow, emanating from this source of spiritual nourishment for you. And all of the land around is filled with light and becomes light, appearing insubstantial, clearly there, clearly appearing, but made of light. And all the small beings experience well-being. And the light continues to spread and fills the river and the fields, the birds in the trees and the trees themselves, till dogs sleeping on porches and people who are in their homes, if they are suffering, they feel ease and joy, a wellness and a lightness. And the light continues to grow, and all of the state you're in and all of the region is filled with light. Every solid thing, the air even filled with light, and the light continues to grow until from a distance you can see with your mind's eye the entire earth. Oceans and rivers healed and balanced, filled with light. And then other elements in the sky, planets and stars, The light reaches there and fills the darkness of space and all of the known and unknown things there. And then you just imagine that all of infinite space is filled with the light of awareness. And in that space, you fall asleep. We dedicate the merit of our practice. Whatever virtue, whatever goodness, whatever healing, whatever comes from our practice, we gather it up and offer it to others for their awakening.